you would pretty much see me in the morning, like, see me, the first thing you would be like, oh, that's you, yes, it's me. There's nothing, I'm not, like, hiding myself. There's no mask, there's nothing. Which I don't criticize anybody for doing, by all means. Aw, thank you, Julius. Thank you, love. Thank you. Oh, my cat's all cleaning itself back there. You're giving yourself a full bath. Alright, so let me get started here. Okay, so I'm playing the Nintendo Switch. Okay, so Nintendo Switch brings old Super Nintendo games. If you didn't already know that, because I didn't know that. I recently got into that. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm going to start from the beginning, because I want to start from, like, the very essence. What's weird about it, though, is that you guys can hear the game, but I can't. So I kind of envy you right now, that you guys can hear this game, and I can't. Eventually I have to figure it out how to do it where I can hear the game, because I kind of want to be, like, also in the groove. I want to be cool, too. Okay, so I'm going to start from the very beginning. This is going to bring so much memories. It brought so much memories when I first started this. I was like, no way. Alright, I'm going to put me a little bit smaller if you guys don't mind. Because, yes, as much as I like to be part of the thing, I don't want to be in the way. So I'm going to show myself a bit. Oh my god, you see my cat's belly! Look at that! Oh my god, Loki, you're so fat! I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. I feed you too much. But I love you. And you're always hungry. What can I say? Alright. That was embarrassing. Anyways, I'm sorry. I showed that side of you, Loki. I shouldn't have done that. That was so mean of me. You probably need to hook up the PC speakers. Yeah, I do. I definitely do. Eventually. This is just like, what, second stream. I'm getting the hang of things. It takes a little while. I want to show as well about streaming if you guys are interested in that sort of stuff, because I never had anybody to help me out to stream. I never had like, oh yeah, you know, I had somebody that helped me out. I don't have like, you know, anybody really. I really did things like myself and from scratch. Then again, I mean, I've done a lot of things myself, like weird stuff that not many chicks get to do, just because I wanted to, not because nobody told me to do it. So I did auto mechanics. I was a mechanic for some time. It's so weird to say that. It's like nobody would believe me unless they actually see like an engine in front of me and I say, oh, that's a piston and this is that, and then they would be like, oh, what? Like this has got to be, I'm not sure if a dream or a nightmare. Man, Loki has no shame. Loki be... she is, man. She has no shame. Oh my god, I can't take these... Oh my god, I just lost the first time playing this game. Okay. Or the third time playing this game. Anyways, yeah, I've been crazy. Anyways, yeah, my cat. I just literally just threw her out there. I was like, you guys need to see my cat. Fat and naked cat. Not me, just the actual cat. Loki the cat. Okay, so how do I tag team? Tag team, buddy. We gotta switch. Yo. Hold on. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm holding this right. So, okay, so up. No, left. Okay, right. Okay. So, okay, there we go. We got it. All right. Okay, so I learned for this, like, vulture thing, I just get, like, one of those, barrels, and I just take it down. Yo, this is badass right here. Give me them bananas. Ooh. Yes, them bananas. Why is he so upset in the very beginning of this game? When you go into, like, his cave that says his, like, collection of bananas has been stolen, he gets really mad. Like, I don't understand that part. It's just kind of like, well, you're already collecting some bananas, so you still shouldn't be mad. Okay, so let's see if I can get this down. Yeah! Look at that! I feel so smart. Not really. You know, okay, this is weird. I feel when I was a kid, I was like, I'm not sure if I feel dumber or I feel like I've sort of grown now because I can easily beat this game. And before, when I was a child, okay, I was about 6 years old, so keep this in mind. So I'm comparing myself with a 6-year-old me and now like 30 early 30 me. So I'm here thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, why wasn't I able to beat this game? Like, to me, it seemed like this level, it took me like 2 weeks or something. And here I see other kids like here like kicking ass and like what in these other games, and I'm like, dude, I swear I did literally leave homework for half of these games, and I don't know why I didn't get so far. Either I'm not a prodigy, or I don't know. Or maybe it's that time works differently in your head as a kid than it does as an adult. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, that might be it. Okay, so that's what it was. It's slower. So as a kid, time goes by slower. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, and now I'm having like a whoa moment. So as a child, okay, makes sense. That's why you always feel like when you're like around 12, you make such a big deal about being 12 or 10 years old. You're like, yeah, but I'm like 10 years old. And now you're looking back and you're like, yeah, so what? Now I'm 30 years old, so what does that mean? Or you're 25 and you're like, okay, so what? Yeah, the more familiar you are with things, the faster time goes by. Yeah, that's definitely it. Wicked, yeah, that's definitely it. I definitely think that's what it felt like to me. Like it was forever to pass one level, and now I come back to this and I was like, wait a minute, this is not that. It shouldn't have taken me that long. Because it literally took me, I think, about like less than a week to finish half of these levels. I haven't gone to the whole entire thing, so I'm starting from the beginning with you guys here, but because I probably died like a billion times, because to get back into the hang of it, this game was difficult. I feel games were a little bit more difficult, or I don't know, if the same difficulty as then. I don't know, it's hard to say that. I don't know, this game was difficult, point. Okay, so we made it from the beginning, from his, what is it called? Hold on. Okay, hold on. How can I go back? Okay. Jungle Hijinks. Jungle Hijinks. Who comes up with these names? Roby Rampage. Don't forget to track. Look, dude, I'm not gonna track my study habits right now. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Anyways, Cranky's Cabin. Okay, let's see what Cranky's Cabin is. Let's check it out. What do you want? I'm a busy ape. I am. A leap of faith is all it takes to find Winky in Barrel Canyon. Float barrels will break as soon as you touch them. You practically know more than I do now. Well, almost. Thank you. What are you trying to say? I'm too young to understand right now? I need that wisdom. I need that wisdom. Why do people call wisdom teeth wisdom teeth? Does that mean you're older enough, so that's why they're called wisdom teeth? So they assume by the time you get those teeth in the back that are supposedly called wisdom teeth, you already have wisdom. Interesting. I don't know, this is probably dumb to think about, but just made me wonder now. Speaking of wisdom. Like, who comes up with that? It's like, you're like a dentist here and you're just like, wisdom teeth, I guess, because I'm old enough now and I feel wise. And that's my current mood right now. Oh man. Okay, so I was watching recently something really cool. If you guys have Disney Plus, because now that's the new Netflix now. So if you guys have Disney Plus, I was watching this guy. If you ever guys get around to watch something cool that you guys want to learn something cool, or basically the Iron Man in the water. and by all means, the definition of what that means. Dinosaur, the TV series? No. So it's this shark. It's called like Shark something. It's this guy that makes a bodysuit, in other words, to protect you against shark bites. This guy's insane. So he literally like even pushes a hammerhead shark like back and everything. It's the most insane thing that I've ever seen somebody do. I was just like, is he really doing that? Like, is that it? So he was caught. He came out on TV a long time ago, and I'm not surprised if he came out in movies. I just don't remember. My dad thinks he's seen them before. He's like, oh, I think I've seen them before. But my dad then again thinks he's seen a lot of stuff that he hasn't. My poor dad, he has brain farts. So then I'm like, no, it looks the same, but it's not the same. So I mean, which is pretty much what our brains do. I took a class about that, and basically whenever you have deja vu, you literally actually had a brain fart. Sometimes it doesn't always mean that you've done this before. At least that's according to psychology. And what we were talking about one day in what's it called, in ethics class. I don't know why that came up in a conversation in ethics class. Everything that will be has already been. Dude. Mind explosion. Boosh. You know what? Let's not even get into that conversation, because I still think the Matrix. Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm insane. I really do believe we are living a Matrix. Like, you know, like literally like the Matrix, like Keanu Reeves type of thing. Yeah, I really do kind of sort of believe that. Like, you can't tell me. Okay, I'm not getting into a conversation of like anything religious. I'm just saying what I believe, and I respect everybody's belief. What it could be. Like, nobody can tell you what you believe is wrong. Like, nobody in general. It's just kind of like nobody has any proof of anything, really. It's like it's hard to kind of prove that you're in a Matrix. It's hard to prove anything, really. But like I said, I mean, I'm open-minded. Anything could exist. With that being said, anything. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I'm thinking all this weird stuff. I think too much. I have a problem. I think way too much. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking piranha. I guess that's what it is, because why would monkeys get hurt by fish unless it's a piranha? You know, piranhas aren't really like a... Okay, so somebody can tell me otherwise. Defines simulation. Even if religious texts are correct, that would be a simulation of sort. Well, it is. I mean, it's kind of like what that guy said, kind of like, how do you know this is real? And it's just kind of like, you can't prove that you're in a Matrix. You can't prove you're not either. So you can't prove whether you're in or you're not. It's pretty much the point. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's how I change partners. It's better than not thinking enough. I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I agree with you on the Matrix. Crap, yeah. I mean, to be honest, it's silly in general, because I never thought about it. Somebody told me that the Matrix is more than just a movie of what they were trying, the concept of the whole thing. And in reality, I was going in for the action, because I was like, yeah, I get the action. Somebody told me, they're like, but you don't really get it. And I'm like, I get the action. Keanu Reeves is just going, woo, on like, you know, dodging bullets and stuff. And then now as an adult, I'm like, wait a minute. What just happened? It gets to that point where you're just like, wait a minute. Stop for a second. And then it just made me think that I was just like, wait a minute. What does the blue pill and the red pill really meant? What that means is either you accept reality for what it is. So what if you were in a Matrix? What would you do in general? How would that define your life? Would you live it any different, or would you live it the same? So that's an interesting part of this whole entire thing. And if you ask me, you know what, if I were to live a Matrix, which I kind of believe in it, but I think you really still haven't let it synchronized with you, or at least I haven't. So I believe it, but at the same time, it hasn't synchronized with me completely. Or I don't want to accept it, I guess, to some extent. But if I did accept it, let's put it that way, if we ever did accept it, that's what it was, and we kind of were sort of able to prove that. I think I would live a life with less worrying about things. Yeah. I don't know. You guys tell me, like, different. I mean, If you ever experience deja vu, it's a glitch in the Matrix. It is. Well, it's a glitch in your brain, but yes, it pretty much. But yeah, if you did actually believe that, it's interesting how, I don't know, at least to me, hey, I have another fish. Can you get 2 fishes? Let me see if this is a thing. That's an octopus. Yo, octopus people are so weird. Oh my god, he can't ride the fish. That's not fair. Why does he get the big fish? And the other little guy can't get the big fish too? Okay, this game is not fair. The ones from a historical perspective became who they were by achieving that. By achieving what? By achieving like realization of like that this is a matrix, or they accept the reality. Yeah. Well, you know what? I think you're right. I think, and it's easier said than done. Like, we can all like say, oh yeah, but let's say I believe that, like, you know, I think in reality if you did really believe it, because even I think about the ifs and what. If I did believe certain things, I would live my life in a different way. Which I think that's where culture comes from too. People live their life different ways based on their culture. Which that's why I really respect every single culture in general. And I love like the differences that they have too. Oh my gosh. Fish! Fish! Little fish, big fish. Decap lot. What's up, love? Welcome, welcome. Ow, I just hit myself. Welcome. I got too excited. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my channel. I don't know what those things are. There should be pearls, but why am I running away from them, and why is it such a big deal? Anyway, so who was I was talking from the beginning about sharks. Oh yeah, sharks. So yeah, it has been a while. It's been way too long, dude. It's been way too long. Way too long that I have not been streaming. It's been a whoa, dudes, my name is Funky Kong. My bodylicious jumbo barrel. Okay, this game is ridiculous on its complete and bummer. Bedman Woods. Oh my god, I still have that for the subscription. Thank you so much, love. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bedam Woods. Bedam Woods. Am I saying it right? Because I always say it wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I can't even say Pokemon names wrong. Right. But somehow I can say, like, medicine names. Like, ibuprofen, acetaminophen. You know, I think if I don't say those things right, like, I feel I'm sort of retarded at that point. Because I see them every day. So, okay, so if you guys are wondering why does she know all those names? So I basically studied to be a doctor, MD, yes, an actual medical doctor. So I would see those terms every day. So I think it would be sad if I didn't know those kind of things at this point. But thank you so much, love. Thank you, Billy, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A big hug. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you, and thank you everybody for being here and watching me talk nonsense and all about this third eye stuff. And I think it comes to some point that you're just like, Wicked Shifty, yeah, love, yeah. You know what? That's a long story. I'll get into that conversation one day, into my degree. With that being said, yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so. We were talking about a lot of stuff that I just jumped from topic to topic. Okay, so one, you guys need to see that man that built this crazy shark thing. He literally gets bitten by sharks. He built a suit. Okay, so what he was trying to do, he was trying to make a carbon fiber swimsuit. He made it previously. The first one that he made was basically chain, like the actual chain that they used to use in the medieval times for their armor. That's what he was using, but then he said that wasn't enough, because then when the shark bites you, he actually, like, you know, like the movement that he makes to rip out the bone from the flesh and all that stuff, it wasn't really covering that part. So he said that the thing about sharks is, let's say they didn't have teeth, but the pressure that they do when they bite you down, it basically crushes your bones and whatnot. So anyways, he was trying to find a material that would basically, I guess, slow that whole process where you don't get, what's it called? They don't get to do that damage to you, so you won't feel the pressure of their jaws biting you, in other words. With that being said, so he came out with a suit, and he was testing it out. So he does this crazy stuff. He was one of the first guys that came out with a picture, I think at the time because they didn't have camcorders, and he was like swimming on a shark fin. It looks so badass. Like, honestly, he showed it back in the day, and he was riding the shark. He was literally grabbing the shark's back fin and like swimming with it, and they caught him on camera, like on the actual picture of him doing that. It's crazy. This guy rode sharks. Like, you can't get any more badass than this. So this guy wants to make a suit. So I'm basically here thinking, I'm like, yo, this is like Iron Man if like he was a marine biologist. So he actually ends up making the suit, or not making the suit, he ends up testing the suit. But in the meantime that he's testing the suit, you're seeing these sharks. Jokester, what's up, love? Welcome, welcome, welcome to my stream. Welcome back. Welcome. Hi, 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 hi. Big hugs. Anyway, so he tries the carbon fiber, and it actually works. And I think he's gonna end up making the suit. Oh, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have said it because that was the whole entire documentary. I'm sorry. Anyways, regardless, you're still not going to see the cool stuff because you know what? The cool stuff for me is to see these sharks bite him. He literally goes and instigates the sharks to bite him. So he's literally instigating sharks. Like, who goes out there and instigates sharks? Like, come and fight me. Like, how badass are you? So he's instigating sharks to bite him. And he literally had bait out for them to bite. I assume they have like the smell or the sense that these sharks are going crazy. And I'm talking about like 1,500 pounds. And I think the shark was like 15 feet or something like that. It was insane. And I was just like, oh my god, that's insane. That's crazy. But it's the coolest thing to watch. Like, you guys have to watch it if you guys want to see like cool stuff that I recently watched. And I was like, oh, okay, I just died. Anyways, that I recently watched. It's really cool. Let me see if I can get through this. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so there's a tiger shark, there's hammerheads. There was a hammerhead that was like, I don't know how many pounds. Yeah, it's really awesome. It's on Disney Plus. So it's called like Shark vs. Man. Yeah, Shark vs. Man. There you go. Now I remember the name. Woo! Okay. So it's called Shark vs. Man if you have Disney Plus. And check it out. You really have to see that. Like, you start seeing this guy against sharks. Like, I'm not even lying to you. It's not clickbait. It's not like, it's the legit thing. This guy does crazy stuff. And literally it came to a point that it was becoming too cloudy and he couldn't see the shark. He had to leave that scene for a little bit until it was more even then. So even as a marine biologist that he can sort of know the behavior of sharks, there was one moment that became unpredictable. Like, one of them actually gave like a sharp turn and I was like, whoa! I was like, dude, you're really like testing these sharks. So even the cameraman was like, bro, that thing almost killed me. That thing was ready to bite me. It's insane what they do. It's so weird, like, I feel like me doing this movement is gonna make any difference. It's like... Okay, but yeah, anyways, that was the coolest thing I've watched so far. I'll keep you guys in the loop to see what's cool, because recently they haven't been making any movies or anything. It's just been insane. Hollywood has been like on shutdown. And I don't know if they continue back to putting movies out. So I already saw the Malandor. Oh my god, I can't even say it. How do you say it? Malandorian. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean. Anyways. Concentrate on this one. Okay. Whoa. Alright. Hold on a second. And split second. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, I literally chanced that one. Alright, anyways, so was I saying? Oh yeah. So I saw that. I saw Star Wars, yes. And then what else? What else has been good? I saw Vikings. So Vikings, I completed the whole entire thing. If you haven't seen the Vikings, you need to get on that, okay? I like history stuff. It's not boring history where somebody's just reading a book to you and all that stuff. No, it's like, it's legit. It's cool. It's really, really awesome. If you haven't gotten into it, watch the first season. If you're not into the first season, then I would say, well, that's as good as it gets. Actually, it doesn't. It gets even better than that, because I'm not going to say any spoilers. But anyways, it's really good. So if you want something to watch now that you're kind of like, what else do I watch? I watched everything so far. That's one thing to watch. Let me see what else. So there's the Vikings, Mandalorian, and Disney Plus. Vikings is on Amazon, I believe. Let me see what else. What else did I saw? Oh, Queen something. I don't know. She's like a chess player, and she's like a female chess player, and I think she was against, like, let me see what it's called. Hold on, give me a second, because it's really bothering me. I forgot. I have the internet in the palm of my hands right now. I mean, sort of, in like my keyboard. Hold on, let me see what it was. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh my god. No, Third Eye Designs. I know. Okay, that is... Okay, that anime is like next level. If you want like something insanely crazy, it is entertaining, I'll say that. I'll give it that. Let me see. Queen, woman, chess, Grandmaster, I guess, I'm not sure. Oh, there you go. Whatever. The Queen's Gambit. So the Queen's Gambit is actually pretty awesome. If you haven't seen it, I don't know, maybe that should be on your list to see it, to check it out. See if you like it. It's like about this chick that she kicks this like these badasses at chess, like at their game and all that stuff. I don't know, it's just interesting. It's like entertaining. They did it to the point that I usually am not like, oh yeah, I want to see everything like a chick doing everything, but like at the same time I was like, I'm bored. I want to see something that it's entertaining. Yeah, I love the Queen's Gambit. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yay! Yeah, the janitor. Yeah. So, at least I don't feel like that was one-sided in a way. It's really good. So, it's just, I'm gonna tell you why it's good in a general. The director that made that series, or whatever you might call it, because it's episodes, did a really good job. Just everything, the camera and everything, just the storyline, everything. How accurate it is, I'm not sure, but it's pretty good. I would say definitely a must-see. Okay, sorry, I went quiet on there. Like, awkwardly quiet there. I want to get my frog. I want to get the frog. I want to get the frog. Yes, I got the frog! This is like a firecracker frog. By the way, that is an actual frog. The firecracker, I think they call firecracker belly frogs. So, okay, so those frogs literally are like, I think they're like red and blue or something like that at the bottom, or red and something. I had it when I was a kid, and then one day, okay, you guys are gonna be like, what? But I was a kid, okay? Keep this in mind, this is a very long time ago. I think it was like 10? And I forgot to put the frogs water, and they kind of got dry. And I remember feeling them on my feet one day. One of them, I think, crawled out. And I think I was like, what's that wet stuff on my feet? But I didn't pay attention because, I don't know, I was a kid and I don't know. No comments. Anyways, but this is how kids kill animals. Not intentionally, just that I just didn't know it didn't have water. And I guess I didn't know enough about amphibians. School wasn't teaching me enough. Or I wasn't paying attention. I was here doing video games. And I completely missed biology class. So anyways, I'm here thinking, whoa, there goes my frog with monkeys and stuff. Anyways, okay. Okay, just got it. Alright. What was I talking about? Hold on, I just got off topic about frogs. Oh yeah. So yeah, my poor frogs. So they were out of water and they died on me. They got dry. They were like, they were all dead. I felt so bad though. I still remember that. I guess it had such an impact on me that till this day as an adult I remember that, and I never forget that. I'm like, do the animals always have water? I think I got PTSD from that. Ah! Too short. Not enough speed. Anyways, yeah, I got PTSD for that. I remember this level. Oh my gosh. Dude, this level is horrible. This level is adult life. This is 2020. You're like on a freaking whatever this thing is. It's like a cart in a mine, I guess. Woo, woo. Okay. KO. That's literally what just stuff. Whee! There we go, we made it. That's what we were saying in 2020, we made it. Oh, whoa, I got to a bonus level? Oh my god! I'm a fish! Oh my freaking god, I'm a fish. Whee! Look at all the stars. It's like so satisfying that you're like getting all these fish stars. Starfish. But they're not really starfish, they're just an imprint of me in gold version. There's some sort of satisfaction to catch them all. To get them all. Woo! I almost got everything. And it's 44 seconds. Or 41. 40. 39. I like how I just jumped subjects. We were talking about life, and then all of a sudden I jumped about the man in the suit with a shark. Anyways, but you gotta watch that. It's all life. It is. Come on. I'm running out of time. Oh, look at him. He's like, oh, that's literally his face right now. Cause like his fin is like looking at you. This is like 2D, right? This is what we call 2D. Two-dimensional. Okay, hold on, you guys. I really gotta concentrate now because now it's about to be like really go crazy. Okay. Let's see if I can make it. How good am I at talking now? Let's see. Let's test it. Wait, did I just redo this level? Wait a minute, what? I did not go to a bonus to end up redoing this stuff. Yo, what just happened? That psyched me out. Whoa. Whoa, why is there a radio on there or whatever that is? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Jump up in here. I'm not saying. Oh my gosh! Alrighty then. Let me finish this level and then I'll keep talking. I'll keep talking shit. So